Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Erin Bees. I am a wife, a mom of two, and I spent 13 and a half years in MLM, only to have left them July of this year, 2021, to continue on in my healing process. So today we're going to talk about the car bonus that Pruvit offers. Anything that I discuss in this video is my opinion. It's based off my experience, and it is a part of my story, which in turn is a part of my healing journey. So that is why we're all here. So first of all, I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank everybody for the growth that I'm seeing in this on my channel. I want to thank everybody for the comments and the interaction and all of the messages that I'm getting that are like, oh my gosh, I thought I was alone. First of all, 99%, actually more than that, of people that join an MLM lose money. So please know, if you are new to my channel, just know that you are not alone. That was a lot of people. I was in the top. If I looked at I got to remember the income disclosure statement, and I'll talk about this in the comp plan video that I have coming up. I believe I was in the top 3.36% of the company as a rank 6 2-star. I was a car earner. I earned it in 5 months, which is why we're going to talk about the car bonus today. So I do feel like I want to, how do I want to word this? I feel that there are specific programs within any MLM company that are designed as an insurance policy for the company to keep you there. I'm going to say that again. I think that there are specific programs within any MLM company that are really designed as an insurance policy to keep you invested and keep you from kind of asking questions and keep you from going, well, let me peel back the curtains here and really look at what's going on. And in my opinion, having been a part of Pruvit for 3.5 years or so, that is definitely what I see happening with the car bonus. I think that locking people into smart ships, I think, selling tickets for events and all of these trainings that you're paying for virtually or attending in person. And please, if you are attending in person or planning on attending your MLM company's in-person event, please stay home. I'm sure that they have a virtual option. Stay home, stay safe. Please, everybody. Okay. But I do think that the car bonus with Pruvit is something that is designed to keep you locked in and staying with them, because it is one thing for me that was really scary in the thought of leaving. Well, how am I going to make this car payment? And it wasn't until I got that exit strategy for myself and our family figured out that I was able to say, well, we're going to make this car payment. And it's not as scary as I thought. But I also realized that that's not everybody's situation. And so if you need help with an exit strategy, consider this an invitation for you to reach out. I would love to help. I would love to connect you to any resources that I can, or just to hear you out. Just know that you can leave, and it is going to be scary. And people are going to say certain things about you, and none of that matters. What matters is your mental health. What matters is how you feel. What matters is how you define success. And just know that you can create an exit strategy that makes sense for you and your family. So if that is something that I can help you with, let me know, or I can connect you to anybody else in the anti-MLM community that you're drawn to, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, let's talk about the car bonus. The car bonus is, according to the Pruvit rewards plan, which I will put in the description box. This is where you sell $30,000, or not dollars, 30,000 points in ketone products, within a month. And so each box of Keto Nat for a new customer is worth 80 points. They call it bonus value. I'm going to describe some of these things in the comp plan video that I have coming. By the way, I think that these MLM companies make comp plans really, really complicated so that you can't ask questions, because I can't tell you enough. There have been so many times when I was a part of Pruvit that I was like, well, what does this mean? And what does that mean? And I literally was told not to worry about it. Well, don't worry about it. Just turn everything green in the back office. And you guys probably have heard that too if you're watching and you're a part of Pruvit. Start asking questions. Start asking questions, because they make them complicated so that you so that you don't ask questions, and then you feel like, well, I feel like, how dare me ask questions about how I make money with my time, energy, and effort. By the way, everything in this video is of my opinion based off my story and my experience. I don't remember if I said that in the beginning, so we're going to say it now. All right, so 30,000 in volume is what you have to sell in order for you to qualify for the car bonus. When you do the math off of new customers, one box of nat again is 80 points. That's 375 boxes of keto nat that you and your team, again, based off of new customers. And there's so many different variations because there's different products and they're all worth different bonus points or bonus value, however you want to word that. So just know that ahead of time. I just did quick, easy math. 375 boxes is what you and your team would have to sell in order to qualify. You do have to qualify for 2 months in a row in order for you to get the payout, which is $800. It is only on a select number of vehicles, and to find that information, I believe that the list is in the back office, or you have to contact customer support in order to get that information. It does have to be approved. You can only get certain colors. They do push luxury cars, which is why I bought a 2017 Range Rover Sport. I could have done any vehicle right on the list, and I think Jeep is one of them, and they have some other really reasonable, if you will, vehicles, but we were really pushed to paint that picture of success and to go with those luxury cars. Do I still drive my car? Yes. Do we make the payments? Yes. Do I still love my car? Yes. It's branded for me. It is beautiful. I love driving it around. It fits our family in a really beautiful way. And so for that, I am grateful, but I also realize that there are a lot of people that stay locked into the company that they're in because they cannot afford to pay that car payment. And so they're stuck. And what they do is they look at the back office and they're watching their numbers drop and they're feeling like a complete failure. And it's the formula that is broken. So start creating some kind of an exit strategy if that is you. And what I'm saying right now, you're like, oh my gosh, me too. Yes, I know. I hear you. I was there. I understand where you're coming from. It is scary, but you've got to start making a plan so that you can alleviate that stress and that anxiety and just everything that you're feeling. You're not a failure. Okay? You're not a failure. So in 2017, I joined it. September of 2017 is when I joined Pruvit. I'm going to link some of my other videos up here so you can check them out. And in 2018, February was when I qualified for the car bonus for the first time, where we did over 30,000 in volume, or 375 boxes within that month. So I had to qualify in February. I had to qualify in March. And then I waited because it was a really scary thing, because that's a commitment. I'm going to go out and I'm going to buy a car, and then I'm going to get reimbursed. Well, how does this all work? And when you're making financial decisions, that's very scary. And there wasn't a lot of information listed on it aside from the list of cars and kind of, how much it is. But as far as the process, you had to wait to contact customer service for them to get back to you. And by the way, I feel like I could do a whole nother video on some customer service with Pruvit. If you just go look at the Better Business Bureau website. Side note, just go look. Just go look. I'm not going to wait, but just go look. Anyways, so I didn't buy my vehicle until June, at the end of May, beginning of June of 2018, because honestly, I was scared. I was like, this is a really big step. I was encouraged to drive off the lot with this vehicle. Get this vehicle, get this vehicle, get this vehicle. Erin, you're always going to make more money. Don't worry about it. And just, you guys know I'm always fully transparent. I had $5,000 in my business bank account. And I was like, I have to put $5,000 down. My big thing was I didn't want my family to be inconvenienced with any of the decisions that I made with my business. I know that there's give and take and you've got to make sacrifices. And I understand that completely from a business standpoint. But this was like the extreme. This was me not thinking clearly. This was me saying, well, okay, this is going to Like, this is going to make me look a certain way. And in MLM, that look, that picture that you are painting is everything. It is how they teach attraction marketing. It is how they say, well, this is how you're going to attract those recruit leads, because you look successful, you look put together, you speak in a certain way, you drive around a car, you have this family, you have, it's all about perception. And so it was really scary to put that $5,000 down. I literally cleared out my business bank account to put the down payment down on this 2017 Range Rover. And I'll never forget the look on my husband's face when I did. And he looked at me and he was like, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm sure." And it makes me sick to my stomach now thinking about it. Am I grateful for my car? Yes, I really do love it. But at that time, I think that there was more that he wanted to say. And that breaks my heart, because, him and I have been together for so long. And for him to just feel like he couldn't say anything because I was so brainwashed at that time that I had to be this picture of success. Think about this. If you're in an MLM and you've gone to events, how many of you, go shopping right before you go? Because you're like, I got to look a certain way. How many of you grab the company swag when you're at the event because you've got to look a certain way? Or you find, the influencers or whatever, the top in the company at the event, and you're taking pictures with them and you've got to put it on social media because you want to look a certain way. But in reality, who you are is enough, regardless of what you drive. But I just remember being really, now I look back and I was very, very brainwashed in the fact that, okay, this was going to make me so much money. When I got my car wrapped, okay, this is going to make me so much money. But it didn't. But that's how MLMs operate. Okay, well, if you buy this big pack, it's going to make you so much money. If you invest in this company event, it's going to make you so much money. If you get into this mastermind, it's going to make you so much money. No, it's not. And it doesn't. And it didn't. And that's why I'm doing this whole video. So 30,000 in volume, qualified, bought the car, got the car wrapped in December of 2018, and had all of there's a process for that. You got to get it approved. You have to have independent promoter, and you have to have some other things on there. And I had this fully Pruvit representing car, and I see them all over here in town now. And when I look back, I think about how crazy that was. And when I look at the rewards plan, and I look at kind of the fine print and all of these different things, and I'm going to look through this right now. I'm going to go through it while I'm looking at my phone. And again, if you want to see it, it's in the description box, linked below. So in the rewards plan, it is on page 17. You do have to be qualified and engaged. I'm going to cover some of these terms in a comp plan video so that you can understand what that means. You do have to qualify for 2 consecutive calendar months. You do get paid $800 a month when you qualify the month prior. So like, let's say it's August when I'm recording this. It's actually the last day. It's actually the last day of the month. And I have so many friends that I know that are stressing right now, making sure that they qualify for this car bonus, because if they don't, they look like a failure. That's really heavy. Wow, that's really heavy. Okay, I'm going to bring it on back. So you get $800 towards a monthly lease of a luxury car. So you can lease it or you can buy it. I chose to buy it. But there's a lot of people that lease it. I didn't want to worry about like mileage and all of that stuff, but to each their own. You get what's called a car lease token. So in your back office, when you qualify for the car bonus, what'll happen is you'll get your monthly commission paid to you on the 15th. And then usually a day or two after that is when you'll see like, oh, you have 1 car lease token, and then you have to transfer that separately. So that's how that works. You do have to provide the sales agreement, the purchase documentation, and you have to send it to them. And they say that you should do that you should do that before you sign. You should do that before you sign the documents. Well, how are you supposed to do that? How are you supposed to get it approved if you have to, in order to get it approved, you have to have the sales document? That makes no sense. All right. So anyways, then the eligibility requirements are you have to maintain rank 6 or higher. And rank 6, here are the requirements. You have to have 200 PQV, which is personal qualifying volumes. That's off of your personal purchases on your promoter account. I talked about ghost accounts before. This is on your promoter account and your customers. You also have to have 15,000 in TV, which is team volume, or your first 3 levels. And then 30,000 is group volume. So that is everything. That is like your customers, your team's customers, literally everybody, anybody that purchases from the website that is in your downline anywhere, that's group volume. After 2 consecutive months of achieving rank 6 or higher, you will receive your first car bonus, and then you just have to maintain rank 6. The car has to be less than 3 years old at the time of purchase or lease. You must submit your car information for approval, and it lists the email address. Let me just scroll through here and make sure that I'm not missing anything. If you fall to a rank 5, you'll still get 50% of your payment for 2 additional months, and then you have to requalify. You have to hit rank 6 again. This is so confusing how they have this all worded. If you fall to rank 4, you will no longer be qualified for the car bonus. So let's just say you hit rank 6, you qualify for it, you hit rank 6 2 months in a mo. Hold please. Okay, you hit rank 6 2 months in a row, and on that 3rd month, you actually will qualify for the $800. Cool. But then the following month, maybe you drop to rank 4, then rank 5 the next month. You're going to earn 50% in February. Well, the previous month. This is very, very confusing how they word this. If you ever lose it, so let's say that you qualify, you go to rank 4, what happens is you're going to have to requalify for rank 6, meaning you're going to have to hit 30,000 again, and you're going to have to hit 30,000 the following month in order for you to get your car bonus. Now think about this. If you're somebody that has taken this quote unquote leap of faith to lease this vehicle, this luxury vehicle that maybe you wouldn't have thought about even purchasing or leasing a luxury vehicle in the past, but now all of a sudden you're like, oh, but my upline is, really encouraging me to paint this picture of success, and it's attraction marketing, and it's all this stuff, and I've got to do it. And you buy this car, you lease this car, and then your sales fluctuate. That's what happens. Sales fluctuate, and then the MLM model is absolute garbage, in my opinion. And so then you have this pressure to maintain it, and the company goes, ha ha ha, got him. He's not going anywhere because he's qualified for the car bonus. He's going to show up at all the trainings. He's going to come to the events. She's going to come to the events. She's going to buy the new products. She's going to do all of this stuff because all of that is going to count towards qualifying for that car bonus, which is just money. You're literally bleeding out money. Then what happens when you have this stress at the end of the month and you're like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? I'm however many boxes away from hitting champ. And what if I don't get my car bonus? And because it's not laid out very clearly for you to understand, you don't know if you're going to get half your car bonus or not. And then your upline's like, hey, you're, however many boxes from hitting that car bonus. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? You going to go live? It's a hot mess, you guys. It's a hot mess. And it's all an insurance policy from the company that keeps you locked in and from leaving. So if there is a car that you want to buy, go buy the car that you want. You don't need the car bonus to validate that you are somebody that is successful. make the plan for you, but remove the company, because there's really no reason that you need to be chasing this car bonus that's only going to lock you in. You guys, I was there. I felt it. I had all of the emotions that probably some of you are feeling right now, have felt, or we will feel here in the near future. I've been there. I get where you're coming from. The car bonus is not all it's cracked up to be. The pressure that it creates for you is not all it's cracked up to be. Like, it's not good. It's not healthy to be constantly having this pressure around you to produce so that you look successful. That's all MLMs do is, well, you've got to paint the picture that you're successful. That's why you dress the way that you do. That's why you take these pictures this way. That's why it's a hot mess. So do I still have my car? Yes. Do we pay for it? Yes. Did I remove all of the company branded stuff? Yes. And I'm glad that I'm glad that I had the opportunity to be able to do that, because I know that there's a lot of people that cannot do that, that are literally stuck grinding the way that they've been taught to grind within the company because they can't afford it without the car bonus. And so my intention with this video is, one, to tell my story, two, to heal, but also, if this is you, if you are in any MLM and you're pushing for this car bonus, please let this be a warning sign to you to not do it. That car bonus is not going to make you more successful. It's going to make your upline more money. It's going to make the company more money. And the reason that is because now you're going to be placing orders monthly with the new products and the new stuff and going to the events. It's going to cost you more money. It's going to cost you more money. So I guess that's where I want to end this. Like, just don't, like, you are so much more valuable than some car bonus. So much more valuable. So I hope that you got some value out of this. I hope that you hear my heart. I hope that you are like, wow, this was a crazy ride. This was the scariest part for me with leaving MLM, was, how am I going to do that? My husband said, I don't care. We will figure it out. Just get out. And I said, okay. And I submitted my paperwork and I took all of the branding off. And I find it really interesting that it came off super easy. Like, it literally just kind of peeled off my car, almost like a physical representation of my healing journey. It just kind of came off. And then that was that. And it wasn't as scary. And then I woke up the next day and I was like, what am I going to do? Whatever I want. Because I don't care what day of the month it is. I don't care what my numbers in the back office show. None of that matters. I don't care how many likes I'm seeing with my pictures about my products on social media. I don't care. What I do care about is getting the message out. What I do care about is preventing people from feeling the way that I felt by chasing the car bonus, by getting the car bonus, by going, what if I don't qualify for it? And that fear continuing to move me forward, to continue to have me show up, and messaging and, putting pressure on my team. You guys, I did all of that because that's what we were taught. And now I know better. And thank you, Maya Angelou. When you know better, you do better, right? And that's what we're here for. So that is my story about the car bonus. If you have any questions, let me know. If you got value out of this video, let me know. If there's anything that I can help you with, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm very easy to get a hold of, although I do have some boundaries. Thank you. But comment below, subscribe. Follow me on all of the social media platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, although Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. And if you're not a subscriber, I would love to have you as a part of the community here that we're creating together. So my name is Erin Bees. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, friends.